what I'm going to be talking to you about today is why are you not backing? Why are you not investing? If you are one of those people who always says, I am very concerned about the value of my board games, the resellability of my board games, and I'm very concerned about that as one of the top 3 things of why I'm getting onto crowdfunding. It's Chris, Leads from Games. Let me tell you what you are missing out on right now and why you should be backing something that you aren't probably even interested in backing, or you aren't even giving a chance. I'm going to flip the script here, and if you know anything about my channel, a lot of the time I veer away from the value side of things. You know, I leave that to Board Game Code to really dive into that. Alex does a great job at that, but I'm going to flip the script and I'm going to tell you why you are probably going to miss out on one of the biggest values, the biggest value on the board game market, crowdfunding or otherwise, of 2022. And what is that? Why am I even doing this right now? Why is this video timed right now? This video is timed right now because the latest from Ramybatty, the Here to Slay, the Unstable Unicorns, Casting Shadows, is currently funding on crowdfunding. And you're going, Chris, you're being ridiculous. You are just full of it. Hear me out. Hear me out, because several reasons. Let's talk. Now, some of you are going to be watching this video going, why am I even interested in this? Who is this Ramybatty guy? This guy is the guy who founded T-Turtle, the website. You may have heard of them from, you know, gaming tees and a little bit of the pop culture side of things and just the very nice aesthetic. Back in 2017, he went out on Kickstarter and did Unstable Unicorns, the card game. And in case you can't read the fine print right here, 33,000 backers, $1.8 million. Unheard of for a card game out of nowhere, right? Especially one, and this is why you are probably not interested in it, and this is the big take-home point number 1. People are gatekeeping. People are looking at this going, it's too light. I'm not interested in it. It doesn't look like it's any good. It's going to be way too basic. I'll tell you right now, I have a lot of very basic, a lot of great, simple, simplistic filler games. And you know why they're great? Is because I can play them. And that's what this game is. This is a mass market game to get people playing. And if you can't appreciate that, well, again, you can ignore that for a second, because if you're watching this, it's still at this point, you're wondering, well, why is the value there, right? Unstable Unicorns, right? Had a bunch of Kickstarter exclusives. We've seen Kickstarter exclusives, Chris. What is that to write home about? You know, you got the deluxeifications, you got a few exclusives here, you make 20 or 30 bucks selling them individually. Even Arcadia Quest, you know, basically Arcadia Quest, the Guildmaster Hero Box is probably the biggest selling exclusive recently in the past, you know, dozen years that we've been doing crowdfunding. Maybe secondary, the big other one that comes up to mind is Cthulhu Death May Die, the Unspeakable Box. But apart from that, a lot of it, you know, is relatively ho-hum, you know, triple digits, low triple digits at best, or even double digits, high double digits. So why am I talking about this? Well, the Unstable Unicorns did that. Then we had a second Unstable Unicorns, the Chaos and Control projects in 2018. And then we followed that with, well, there was one in between, but the other next one was Here to Slay. And you may be more familiar with Here to Slay as it was more 2020. But now we have Casting Shadows, which again is raising a very considerable 1.2 million, 10,000 backers, still with 17 days to go at the time of me filming this. Now, if you go over back here, you're going, oh, okay, Chris, whatever, Black Box Edition, $20, that's fine. You know, you go over to eBay and you say, Black Box here, it's only going, Chris, it's only going for 50, 60 bucks, right? That's a $40 difference. No big deal, right? No big deal. That's nothing. I make that on a weekend selling Arcadia Quest Marvel United exclusives. Then you go back over here to Chaos and Control, right? Chaos and Control. You look down at Chaos and Control, 22,000 backers, $2 million. Again, $2 million. That's nothing. You know, we just had Marvel United, which raised 9. We had The Witcher last year, which was another 7, 8, 9. I forget what it was. But then you go down and you see the Control base game, $25. Chaos, $25. Both base games, $50. Again, no big deal, right? No big deal whatsoever. Now let's go back to that eBay for a second. Yeah, that's right, folks. That's right. This is what this sells for. Not has sold for, not at the peak of, you know, buy it now, hype, hotness, right after it gets released and people want it. We are talking 4 years out, essentially, from the original crowdfunding campaign. And that $50 pledge right now is selling. No, don't get me wrong about this, has sold. 28 of these have sold recently. When I did this, I clicked sold and completed. And so these are 28 that have sold for $290. When was the last time you had that much profit on a game? When was the last time you looked at that and did that much value-wise? Have you ever had anything quintuple in value? Have you ever had anything triple in value? Probably not a whole lot. I can't even, I think maybe I sold my original Blood Rage for maybe triple value because I found out it wasn't for me. But I have had nothing near this. Have you? I almost backed Chaos and Control. I remember looking at that and going, it's a little too cutesy for me. Whoops. Maybe I should have. And you're like, he's just cherry picking. He's just cherry picking the highest one. Okay. Look, here we go. Here's the page. This is the sold page. This is sold and completed listings. You can see right here that I'm circling with the mouse. That's what we're looking at here. Okay, $225 or best offer, $399. Again, these are like little exclusive mats for $40 each. Again, $255, $220, $250, $250. It's becoming more and more expensive as you go on. $319. So, I mean, it's going up even from that aspect. So, that's not a fluke. This is sustained market value. You're going, Chris, that's just a fluke. That was just that one-time thing. Okay. I'll still give it to you. I'll still give you the benefit of the doubt. Here's Here to Slay, right? Here to Slay. Okay. Standard pledge, $20. $25 for the exclusive edition. $39 for this exclusive edition with the 2 exclusive expansions. Okay. Then we also have down here the Adventurer set, which gets you the playmats and some sleeves. The Party Leader set, which gets you additional hero meeples and acrylic standees. The Hero set, which gets you a few more exclusives. And then you have the Ultimate Collector set, right? Ultimate Collector set, $150. $150, right? That's a lot of money for a card game with expansion packs, player mats, more player mats, and meeples, as well as acrylic standees and Kickstarter acrylic standees, right? No big deal. $150. How much can you? Oh. This was just recently on eBay. Just recently. Now this has like 2 or 3 promos from Unstable Unicorns, but $950, folks. Not only is that over 5 times, that's 6 times. Now again, is he cherry picking? Let's look. Here's another one. Just the standees and the meeples. $185. This was the most recent one sold. Now, obviously, the $950 was a little bit of an aberration, but look this is March 23. This is 2 days before I filmed this. $510, 59 freaking bids for this. The Ultimate Collector's Edition. With the playmats right here, $215. $400 right there. $400 right there. I mean, this has this right here. This one right here, the Here to Slay, the one right here that I'm highlighting, $162.50. That was this one right here. That was this one right here, the $39 one. That's $162. That's 4 times the value right there. And I mean, yes, you have some, just the exclusives right here go for $79 or $71. Classic dice set, whatever. Again, right here, deluxe, full listing of all of the add-ons, $510. It ended in the end of February, so a month ago. Here's another one with just, again, the Dragons and Monsters expansion. That same pledge level I just showed you for $40, $350 going for it. So maybe I'm not cherry picking. Maybe I'm not making it up right now. Maybe you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Maybe you should do what I'm doing right now and consider backing over here on Casting Shadows. If you're really concerned about return on value, right? People pledge allegiance to value on Kickstarter all the time. And this has some of the higher pledge levels that we've ever seen. This Ultimate Collector's Pledge for $250. This Deluxe Pledge for $150 has all the standees in it. 12 standees, 6 regular, and 6 exclusive that are going to be $150. It's $100 difference between $110 difference between the Kickstarter exclusive edition and getting the standee edition with playmats. And it's another $100 to get the acrylic vinyl sets. So, are you gonna do it? Do you have that much money to spend? Could you buy 3 or 4 of these? What is this gonna go for 3 or 4 years from now? Are you willing to take that bet? Based on the track record from the other Ramybatty games? from the unstable games is stable. Because again, I mean, look at the exclusives that are coming just with any pledge level right here. The box, the companions, resource cards, player board, attack spells, conversion spells, dice tower, and player mats already. And then we have more acrylic standees in the vinyls, which are all exclusive too. So you're getting those with all the pledge levels, and there's only going to be more exclusives as this campaign unlocks further. Now, the vinyls don't say exclusive right now. Some of the standees kind of do, right? So what do you go in for? If some of it's exclusive and some of it isn't exclusive, right? Expansion, again, expansion doesn't appear to be exclusive right now either yet. So that's going to be the question, is how widely available at some retail is this going to be? And again, you've already hit 1 million, and we're just going to get more and more Kickstarter exclusives with all of the additional unlocks, which is potentially going to raise the value even further when it goes out. So what do you think? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Is this worth it? Is this something that you should be looking at right now and spending $200, $300, $400, getting one of those 250 pledges, getting 2 of them? You know, you're not going to see this probably covered on any other channel, right? And that's even despite all of the channels. You know, I see 1 or 2 new ones a week almost, it seems like now, of somebody putting out, should you back this? No, you shouldn't back this. Why you should back this? Why is this right for you? Why is this wrong for you? But it's all like, you know, games that are funding for like 100,000 or 1 million or $500,000 at least, you know, where people seem to be like, okay, well, you got to be at least yay deep in the hobby to me consider making a video about your game. Well, it's got $1 million. Why aren't you covering it? Put it right out there right now. And icing on the cake with all of this is this looks like to be the best of these 4 games that have come out in that sense. So that's just, you know, another layer of, hey, if it turns out to be better than all those other ones, great. It's a great game. If not, again, if you're one of those value people, I see you on Reddit, I see you on Facebook, I see you on Board Game Geek, I see you in the comment section all the time. Just talking to James Hudson the other day, over the weekend before and right after Tidal Blades launched, you know, seeing him say, you know, people all the time being like, oh, well, I'm not sure if that's a good enough value for me to back your crowdfunding campaign. If you're one of those people right now and you're watching this, tell me in the comment section why I'm wrong. Why? Is it because it's a filler game? I mean, don't get me wrong, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. Tell me though, tell me why I'm wrong. With that track record, and that's not just like 6 months, that's just not like a year. We're talking like almost going on 4.5, 5 years. And over 3 games, potentially now. What do you think? Huh? Does that change your opinion at all? Food for thought? Like I said, I'm backing. So, are you? Is it going to change your thoughts on that? Seeing now that, you know, maybe I should consider become your own game steward. Sorry, couldn't resist. I don't know. Let me know what you think. As always, if you like this, smash that like button. All right? Tell me why I'm wrong or right in the comment section below. And if you really like it, subscribe. Because that's cool too. As always, thanks for watching. Stay classy. Have a great day.